I'm Adam Sink. I'm a junior at UW Eau Claire. I'm a history education major, and here's my story. So, growing up, I'd say that my identity was in being the good Christian kid. I always knew what to do, what not to do, just based off going to church, hearing what my parents told me, hearing what others told me. But I'd also say that I placed my identity in being good enough all the time, and the reality was I was never good enough. I'd always be screwing up and constantly never living up to the expectations I had for myself. And that wasn't the only area of my life I'd say that I struggled with that in. I'd also say every area, whether it was grades, music, sports, number of friends I had, I was never meeting my own expectations for myself. And that really led me to feel inadequate about myself and never really feeling like I was good enough. And I'd say that continued kind of a lot through my early life, even into college. When I came to college, I remember I wanted something different. I wanted to change the way I'd been feeling, but I kind of fell into the same old things I had been doing. I kept chasing after things to fulfill my failings, like turning to chasing after relationships or food for comfort or sexual pleasure in the form of pornography. I just trying to cover up my inadequacy and try to make myself feel good about myself, even if it was only for a few minutes. And I'd say I still struggled with trying to perform in grades and relationships. I never really felt satisfied with who I was, but based off what society told me, I should have felt fine because I had everything I should have had. I had the grades, I had a lot of friends, I had a girlfriend, and I was just a normal guy, but that wasn't enough for me, and I ended up losing a lot. I was really selfish in trying to make myself feel better. I ended up hurting a lot of people and pushing them away from me. And when I was kind of at my lowest point and felt the loneliest, I kind of realized I couldn't keep turning to the same things that hadn't made me happy. And so I decided to go back to what I kind of learned as a little kid, but actually apply it to my life this time. So I turned to God. And I'd say that one of the biggest things God taught me was that I don't have to be good enough because He's good enough. I don't have to try hard because He already tried hard enough. And God wanted me when I was at my lowest point in all of my failings. He wanted me no matter how well I did. And He made me kind of secure in who I was. And I'd say that was just huge for me. I was always able to come back to that when I was going through things. Just remember that I was loved and that no matter what happened, that was always there. And I'd say that now I just feel so much better about who I am. I feel so much more satisfied in what I do, whether it's school or just relationships or the stuff I chase after, which is always related to God. So if you guys have any questions about my story or want to talk about it, you can get in contact with me. So thanks for listening, guys.